Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing YouTubers in Thailand. Had a lot of correspondence from folks sending emails, I think some comments on the various videos we've done here recently within the past week, mostly revolving around the news, which is pretty well encapsulated in the recent article I read from Thai PBS World. That's thaipbsworld.com. Article is titled, Revenue Department to Tax YouTubers, Online Vendors, and Influencers. Quoting directly, YouTubers, social media influencers, and online vendors are to be taxed on their advertising revenue, sales of merchandise, or donations earned through their channels, according to Lawaron Sangsanit, Director General of Revenue Department. Quoting further, he said the Revenue Department is to include these individuals in the tax system after it had succeeded in bringing over 200,000 people engaged in online businesses into the system, noting that individuals who have an income of a certain level also have a duty to pay taxes. I think that's worth noting. I want to quote that again. Noting that individuals who have an income of a certain level also have a duty to pay taxes. Now, those of you who know me, sort of been watching me over the years, I'm not the hugest fan in the world of taxes, not my favorite thing. That being said, I do understand that oftentimes there's something of a necessary evil, for lack of a better term, insofar as, yeah, society does have to have things that are sort of coordinated on a community level. Roads, for example, infrastructure, that all's got to come from somewhere, and I understand it comes from taxes. That being said, this really isn't a video on taxes per se, more on the issue of YouTubers in Thailand. And yeah, we've been talking about this going back a couple years now, that yeah, YouTubers in Thailand, it has been something of an open field, if you will, but those days rarely last forever when it comes to foreigners doing much of anything in Thailand. And over time, there will be some kind of reckoning, for lack of a better word, in that, look, Thai authorities, you know, as we've discussed in other videos, work authorization, for example, is required for YouTubers in Thailand. I've gone into the analysis on that in prior videos going back some time ago. Yeah, you're engaging in work in Thailand, and yes, I understand, well, I may not make money on it, whatever. That we've gone into the analysis on that. The definition of work can be virtually anything. Essentially, the expending of, you know, the resources of one's own body can be deemed to be work under the way work is defined per Thai labor code. And I've done the analysis on that. I'm not going to go back into that, but long story short, yeah, YouTubing in Thailand, I think, is very clearly can be considered work. And for that reason, yeah, work permits need to be dealt with. But not only that, revenue derived therefrom, and this is probably where the issue is going to be most acute, revenue derived from YouTubing in Thailand on the part of anyone could be deemed taxable. In fact, I think they're very clearly saying it is deemed to be taxable. Now, you can bet the government's going to want their money. At the end of the day, governments want their money. So something to keep in mind. And if you're a foreigner here in Thailand and you've been YouTubing frequently and you don't have a work permit in order and you don't have your taxes in order, you could be looking at a really serious situation. Probably a good idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.